Hi guys, welcome to another episode of Diablo 3. My name is Wilfred. So it's been a while since I've made a video on Diablo because there are many other games to play, and the season 15 we have wrapped up the Guardian status. So didn't really got a chance to continue playing. Looking back, I think my wife had a lot of fun with the monk. I kind of so with the barbarian because I think it doesn't feel that strong as a barbarian. I don't know, maybe it's because I'm not using the top build. So in the end, I kind of like paused that for a while. But you know, Diablo is one of those great games whereby you can always go back there, you know, again, and it doesn't really demand a lot of time from you as well. So that's the thing that I like about Diablo. Always can go back, probably spend a month or so to play, and then after that, you can take a couple of months break and then go back in again. So now there's an event called the Darkening of Tristram. So I've done it like I think quite a number of years ago when they made game more like a retro kind of you know, I think they are celebrating the Diablo anniversary, and so they sort of like make the graphic look like this, the retro style. So normally Diablo doesn't look like this, but they've made it look like a retro kind of game with the movement. It's only like I think they call it 8 direction, I can't remember, 8 or 9 direction that you could kind of like walk around with. So it's kind of interesting to go back, but I mean, in essence, if you have played D3, the map, everything is basically the same as well. And I reckon if I were to play a Necromancer, it would probably be quite interesting to see a lot of like things going around. So now some of you asked me how you know, how to start with this whole event, which is the Darkening of Tristram. So you know, if you really on Icy Vein, they have a comprehensive guide, so I'm not going to go into it, but you know, if you haven't done it yet, it's kind of fun. You get to earn 2 pets, some of the portrait, and then some of the title achievement and so on. But I think the most frustrating thing, at least for me, was to revisit this dungeon again and again to get all the rare spawn that come out, because you need to collect all the, you know, rare spawns. You need to kill all the rare spawns, and yeah, it's by random, so it doesn't really spawn all the time when you reach there. So I used to keep a logbook of you know, all the rare spawns on each level and which one I've completed, so that you know, if I don't need to go all the way down to just spawn some of these like mobs and so on. So it's just a little bit of efficiency there. But I guess if you haven't done it before, it's always nice to bring a character in, just have fun. Well, for me though, I mean, I play it together with my wife. You know, we play a Torment 13 kind of thing and just having fun with it. There was no purpose at all, because I told her that I need to make a video on Diablo 3 because I want to talk about season 16. So that's the whole reason why I wanted to record this video, so that I can have a background for the season 16. But yeah, I mean, like I said before, for those of you who are new, maybe some of you from Nintendo Switch, I think they probably have the same kind of like event happening. So you just need to do some of this like you know, task, and you have all the pets and the portrait and the achievement and whatnot, what have you. And it's kind of fun the first time you can't do it. Oh, transmog as well, because you get to transmog the some of the weapons or whatever from the bosses. Yep, so that is fun. Now, season 16 is upon us, and I am sort of excited for a couple of reasons. The season 16, I love the wings. I think that is probably the best thing to talk about it. I'm not sure how the wing looks like on a guy character, but on a female character, because my characters are all females in Diablo 3. The butterfly wing looks pretty good. I haven't seen something so pretty, like really pretty, like pretty kind of in this game. Because this game is kind of gloomy, right? Everything is like, you know, death, demon, and what have you. But to have a wing that looks like a butterfly, that's kind of nice. I think one of the bosses, there's a butterfly boss that has it, but whatever. You know, I have a pet that can kind of match with that butterfly wing as well. So that is something kind of excited. I'm kind of excited about the wing a lot. The theme itself though is about the I think the theme is about the ring of the royal grandeur. So so I think all the character would have the buff of the or benefit of the ring of the Royal Grandeur. So for those who are new or been away for quite some time, having this ring will allow you to equip one less items of your set of say for example you have a set item of X number, and you can reduce the number from 6 to 5. So that is the good thing about it. It does open up a little bit of build variety. I'm not saying that it will be that exciting at all, but I was saying that for some build, like for example, Demon Hunter has one that is I think Murada and Natalia mixed kind of set. My wife tried it. I haven't tried it before. The Sentry kind of build. You need to equip the ring in order to make the build work. But now that with this season you don't need to, so you can use the ring slot to do something else. Maybe you equip something other than that to just up your DPS a little bit. So that is kind of interesting. I think that there are other classes that you could do the likewise. I'm not quite sure how many classes you can do the kind of thing that Wizard as well. Wizard you can have the Veer and the Tarasha, I think the set mixed together. So that is kind of interesting. It also means that even if you don't go for double set kind of thing, you could equip one less kind of like a item. So for example, like my Wizard, I believe I was using a Firebird build, but then I used the ring of the Royal Grandeur because I want to use the Aquila Cuirass, because my resource is always full, so I would like to have that extra 60% damage reduction that make me able to push for high rift without risking too much. So for me, if I could get rid of that, then I could have another ring that make it quite interesting. So that is probably it. So whether you are using one set or two set, in a way having this ring will open up opportunity for you, because you don't need to equip the full set of 6 items. You could use something that either buff your damage or make it like more defensive. But I don't know whether this is a game changer or not. Like suddenly one build become more awesome. Like for example, the Necromancer is a good example, right? I've always wanted to play a Necromancer with the Golem, right? But there aren't really any build that can make the Golem kind of like work at all. So I'm not quite sure if I have that one, would I be able to use a Golem, or actually I just have to play the top build anyway. There's no other kind of variety. So that is the thing that I'm sort of in my head, like, are there any clever build that come out from just having the ring of the Royal Grandeur being kind of like defaulted into your build in this season? I don't know. I personally, I'm not that optimistic. So, I mean, that's one thing. I think the Conquest, why there aren't really a lot of excitement there. Let me just take a quick look. Conquest wise, there are the Need for Speed. I'm not playing hardcore, so I'm playing like the Speed Demon. Complete a rift at max level on Torment 10 or higher within 2 minutes. That one is not too hard if I could like just like team up with friends. Level 3 Legendary Dam to 65, that one's easy. The boss mode, never like that, but I do have friends that play with me, so I don't think I'm too boss mode is fine. Then you have the Curse, which is to kill 350 more monster or more monster on a cursed chest at level 70 on Torment 10 or above. That one is alright. You have to spawn a particular chest. You have to get the hero classes that has the kind of like AoE to it, but it's not too hard. And the last one is the Reach Greater Rift 55 solo with the full bonus of 6 of following class sets. So no, I'm not going to do that one. So I don't think the Conquest is going to be hard, but I'm looking forward to this season nonetheless. So I haven't decided what class to do yet, so do drop me a note or some on what you're doing as well, or what you suggest that I should be playing for this season 16. So I'll see you when the season begins. Looking forward to it. Alright, thanks for tuning in. Goodbye.